This is the finished iPlot. Basically, we've got a control panel here, and it is set up so that you choose different facial features. The switches are dual pull, dual throw with a center off, so you can select a feature or you can shut the feature off completely. And got a couple of retro style gaming buttons here for the go and stop. A simple 2x16 LCD display. And then the actual plotter section is made from two Epson scanners. One Epson scanner was used as the base with its stepper motor over here, and also the carriage for the optics has been gutted, and we're using that, and it rides along its original axis here. The second plotter, I took the stepper motor and mounted it on this carriage along with part of the guide rail. Just kind of mounted it here with some extra plastic and glued it on. And then this is part of the carriage from the second plotter as well, which we just chopped up, and it's riding along that rail as well, so we got a decent way to drive it with the original belt and gear. And then for the actual pen, we've got just a solenoid picked up at Axeman, mounted upside down. And we've got an empty pen here that's been drained, so that when the solenoid engages, it actually pulls this pen down and lifting the other pen. So you can see the pen lift or drop when it's engaged. This one is just riding on the roller ball so it's not dragging on the paper too much. And it just runs off of well, you see in here we've got a Parallax Board of Education with a basic stamp, and that's basically the brains. It has 16 I/O lines on it, and with all these switches and everything, basically I multiplexed the lines here using a couple of 1 of 8 multiplexers, just expanded out to 16. And with the LCD display, I have it's a 4-bit, we're running it in 4-bit mode. So the 4 data lines go into it. I actually am taking 4 lines from the basic stamp, running through a dual 4-bit latch, so that I can selectively choose whether the four lines are driving the LCD display or driving the stepper motors, because we have some glue logic here to drive the steppers, so that we have a step or a direction line for either X or Y axis. Just a couple of exclusive OR gates driving flip-flops, and then you can see we got 2 sections here. These 3 ICs are driving this stepper, and then these 3 are driving that. The last one is a ULN 2003 transistor array, and 2 lead acid batteries, 6 volts. 6 volts is actually driving the steppers. Then I have them hooked in series for 12 volts to drive the solenoid. And then the basic stamp and everything is just running off a 9-volt battery, regulated to 5 to drive the rest of the ICs and the circuit. So let's go ahead and we'll turn it on. Well, here, first I'll hook up the 12 and 6 volt lines here. And we'll go ahead and flip the power on. When we flip it on, you'll see here, screen comes up, select features, then press go. So that's what we'll do. We'll go ahead and round head with the sad eyes, and we'll do the smiley face here. And when I press go, okay, you'll see it's riding on the empty pen right now. The solenoid is engaged, so it's not actually drawing. When it gets to the end here, it'll release, and it'll start drawing. And it draws really nice circles and straight lines because we're using the famous Bresenham algorithms to which basically use strictly integer math to interpolate the pixels. Worked out really nice. So, and the basic stamp is full, to say the least. We've got 9 pages of code running it, so. Now I'll return to home. As you can see, it says plotting while it's plotting on the LCD display here. And then it goes back and it says select features and press go. So basically it's finished, and we could reload the paper and start again. The stop button functions as an abort, so if you're in the middle of a drawing and you don't like it, you can hit that and it'll just lift the pen and home. There we go. Worked out very well.